You're watching DD India Live. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh. Caught between a weak economy and geopolitical troubles in Europe, the German government is investing heavily into defense. And one company is looking at one of the largest government contracts in its history. Lars Holter is with DW and joins me from Berlin. Lars, what can you tell us about the details of this deal?
Thanks for having me. So first up, the company we're talking about is Rheinmetall, the biggest German defense contractor. That is the company behind everything from tanks to drones to battleships. They have been doing really well over the past few years. No wonder, because there are two factors that have been playing into their cards. First, of course, was Russia's invasion and full-on war against Ukraine, the largest military conflict in Europe since World War II. Such an event, cynical as it may sound, is obviously helping the business of defense contractors. But then there was also a second factor, as the United States under Donald Trump distanced itself from Europe, even from NATO, and forced European countries to re-evaluate their defense spending. With the US no longer a reliable military partner, countries here started to invest heavily into the sector, including a 500 billion euro investment package that the German government put together about half a year ago, with specifically both goals at play: to strengthen the military and the economy as well.
So Lars, what kind of contract is Rheinmetall looking at now?
It's about satellites. Rheinmetall is about to deliver 40 so-called low Earth orbit satellites. Those are satellites that are flying relatively low, closer to the Earth, and that use microwave technology to not only deliver precise pictures of objects up to 25 centimeters small, but to also deliver such pictures at night in complete darkness or in bad weather, as that microwave method allows the satellite to be more versatile. Now, this is a new field for Rheinmetall too, and the company is partnering with Finnish startup ICI, and that firm is seen as the global market leader in what is called synthetic aperture radar. That's the system using those microwaves for high-definition results. The contract, like I said, 40 satellites, is said to be worth 3 billion euros, and the two companies, Rheinmetall and ICI, have formed a joint venture, with some Rheinmetall experts already being schooled in Finland to soon start work.
And how important would you say is this contract from a military perspective?
It seems extremely important, especially considering this problem I have just mentioned, with the United States not being such a reliable partner to the Western alliance anymore. We've seen this earlier this year in March, when US President Trump refused to allow Ukraine access to American satellites' data for a short period of time. That, we are hearing, had military heads in Europe panicking, and apparently made it clear to them that they would need their own fleet up in space to have reliable data and access anytime they need it. Now, once this contract has been delivered in about 2 years, according to the plan, with 40 satellites, the German military would actually have one of the largest and most modern satellite clusters up there, after not having been a big player so far. Currently, Germany has only 8 military satellites running, and some of them are almost 2 decades old. So this contract is seen as a game changer.
Lars Holter, thank you. Moving on, India's Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan